My name is Multiverse. Welcome back to my channel. Now, I've seen a lot of people have subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. And I have something important. You know Fortnite, the new season, when it ends, will, happen. Now, I always thought this would be such a cool ending for the season. Everyone doing the missions for the scientist. All those traps that are happening on the island. This is my idea. The scientist versus a new character. A skin that you could not get. Anyways. The scientist and this guy, the Rift Stealer. Now, I'm taking inspiration for this little idea from this video. Epic Spike. It's an MLP video. Look it up if you want. So anyways. A huge earthquake happens. All the traps in the ground are of the scientist and the Rift Stealer fighting. If you've done a little bit of the stuff that's happened for the scientist, the Rift Stealer would be in black and red armor, and the scientist would be in bluish, reddish, black armor. Kind of like the Rift Stealers, but a little bit different. The Rift Stealer would be from a world with magic. Hey, Fortnite has always had some magic in it. Think of the 0 point. Think of it. So anyways, this guy, the Rift Stealer, he would be trying to get the 0 point from the 7 and away from the IO corporation. This is what would happen here. The Rift Stealer and the scientist would break out of the ground. A huge red beam shoots out of the ground. The scientist has a sword pretty much forged from the 0 point to send this guy back to where he came from. And then the Rift Stealer, he would have a scythe, a red scythe. Pretty much a dark version of the 0 point. It didn't have enough power to give him what he wanted. So it came to Fortnite, the universe where Fortnite happens in, to steal its power. And this is where it gets awesome. As the scientist lands, everyone who's helped him with the missions would be teleported near him, and we would all get armor and gear that looks like the 7, but scientist themed. And if you tried to do the missions for the scientists later, you wouldn't get the suit because, well, I'll get to that. And this is where Epic Spike comes in. Just forget about the My Little Pony stuff and then just watch the awesome badass battle scenes. He would summon an army of skeletons. Old players who have left the game and haven't returned. And then other cameos, like other characters that haven't been seen in like a good few years would come back as skeletons. And the scientists would keep us all protected. Kills for us. And then Rift Stealer would send his army of skeletons towards the scientist. And then this is where it gets epic. Magic, and imagine a sword in the scientist lair. forget about all that. As they're running towards the scientist, some of us would obviously try and help, but no. He would be, no, do not risk your lives for me. I brought you here so you could protect it. I may not live through this battle. He pulls out his sword that's forged from the 0 point. And then it would start using elemental kind of powers, forging the ground into a battlefield. Or what this is about to do. As he fights the scientist, he sees these skeletons running at us, and we try and help, but he does this. He kills them, and there are over 1,000. We try and help, but he uses his powers of the 0 point to put up walls and put barriers. Pretty much, we can't, but he could. And then we see one of the other members of the 7 walk out of a portal and see this. Tries to help, but he can't. As he runs into the middle and all the skeletons focus on him, he raises his sword with both hands and he jumps. As he jumps, the sword lands in the ground and causes an explosion of green, of blue, of red, black, purple, gold. Pretty much a lot of colors that would signify stuff that would happen during all the live events that have happened so far. And everyone would be like this. Be like, what the hell? So confused. But then it would happen. The Riddler would be like, what the hell have I done? I can't back out now. And also, the Risk Stealer would take any other players that were not conformed to the scientist's side into his own side. So then, his side would appear, of course. And then this happens. Every player is amazed by the power he has. He kills all the skeletons. And then this happens. He flips the sword around and turns red and shoots. A ball of energy is flying towards the Risk Stealer. He moves out of the way in a slow-mo that everyone's screens cuts to. And it happens. He misses. But he was standing in the path of the door to the vault underneath the statue on the island of the, I can't remember his name, but I think it'd be really cool. And then it would happen. The door would explode. Cracks would reveal themselves. He will look to it, but he doesn't have time. Then we see in slow-mo the scientist and the Rift Stealer run at each other. The scientist with a sword in his hand, ready to strike. The Rift Stealer with a scythe, about to strike. But then, as they strike, as the sword hits the blade of the scythe, as the blade of the sword, an explosion of dust comes out everywhere. It blows players back into the air. And then, we would hear a message. All the players who got confirmed to the Rift Steelers side wouldn't have the armor on anymore, but we would still have the scientists' armor and gear on. Then, a message would play over the entire game. I don't know if I can reach you anymore. I am fighting the Rift Stealer. He has drawn me into the 0 point. You must protect it. I and him will return someday. Protect the 0 point. And good luck. And then it would cut out. Then it would show the guy who saved Jonesy in the oh man, I forgot his name and I forgot what's going on, but the Arbiter, I think his name is, he's played by look, would be walking down to the 0 point with everyone behind him. We wouldn't have our gamer tags, but we would see just an army of players in this gear walking downstairs. And then we would see the 0 point and an armory of gear. And he says, well, I guess it's time. And then it would cut and say the new season starts in 2 days. That would be the best finale, the best season finale of the new season. I think that'd be awesome, and I know Fortnite might see this or they might not, but I think it'd be really cool. I've only been playing for a few months, but in those times I have seen a lot. So, tell me your thoughts in the comments down below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My name is Multiverse. See you guys around. Bye.